All right, what's up with it? You know, people ask me, do I think Tyson Fury is serious when he says that he's going to attempt to knock out Deontay Wilder? And I say yes. You guys ask me why. I'm going to tell you why. I knew that Tyson Fury was trying something different when he dropped Ben Davis and went to go work with Crunk trainers. That was very obvious right there. Now, if you're not familiar with the Crunk Detroit boxing style, then it wouldn't mean anything to you. But since I know about it and the history and the legend of Emmanuel Stewart, I know exactly why he did it. So I knew when he said he's going to try to knock out Deontay Wilder, to most people that might sound like Tyson Fury just talking that talk, just like he always do. I knew he was serious because of by the people he went to go train with. You have to understand, Crunk Detroit finding the Crunk Gym, it has a history of building up fighters who once lost that spark, or improving fighters who was good but couldn't quite get over the hill. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ran to Emmanuel Stewart when they took their first loss. Everybody ran to Emmanuel Stewart when they've been boxing for years, but they figured out, I need to learn more to my craft. You went to the Crunk Gym. You went to Emmanuel Stewart. Okay. Another reason why you went to the Crunk Gym. Well, first of all, let me tell you what you're going to get when you train with a Crunk Gym, Crunk style trainer. Because the Detroit style, the Detroit boxing style they teach us, one thing that you're definitely going to walk away with, okay? You're going to walk away with a beautiful jab, because the sweet science is the building blocks, first and foremost, when it comes to the Crunk style training. You're going to get a great jab, okay? So they're going to develop the hell out of your jab. You know what I'm saying? You can see that from Klitschko or just anybody. Hell, you can even see that from Harrison. You know what I'm saying? Harrison beat Jamel Charlo with a jab. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to develop a great jab. You're going to develop sound defense. Like I said, Crunk style boxing is all about the sweet science. The other reason why you went to Emmanuel Stewart and you train in the Crunk Gym is because Emmanuel Stewart was the first one that got you to question, can power be created or does it have to be given? And he was the first one to show you that no, power actually can be developed. It's a little bit of both. You know what I'm saying? But once he got with Tommy Hearns and taught, and keep in mind, go watch a Tommy Hearns fight and look at his legs. As you know, all the power comes from your legs, but Tommy Hearns' legs were similar to Deontay Wilder, toothpicks. And as you know, power generates from the ground up. Okay? That's why I said Deontay Wilder is not even hitting as halfway hard as he could hit. But he was light in the ass. And once Emmanuel Stewart developed his power, he was the hit man. It's the same thing when Lennox Lewis lost. Who did he run to? Emmanuel Stewart. So they will teach you how to sit down on your punches. That's one of the great things about it. So given the fact that Tyson Fury already got great boxing skills, he already got great jab, he already got a good defense, I knew when he said, I'm dropping Ben Davis and going to the Crunk, he was trying to develop power behind those punches, because Tyson Fury realizes one big picture. He's not going to win on the scorecards in America, especially not now. It's too much at stake. If he loses to him, how will Wilder recoup 120 million or whatever? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's too much at stake. So he knows, being that he already got cheated once in America, and then he's going to go back to America to basically get the same treatment. Because like I told you before, since Deontay Wilder, America has not had a heavyweight champion in over 10 years. So that's the politics side of things. But when he said he's getting with a Crunk trainer, I knew that he was serious when he said he was going to try to knock him out, because he's not going to win on a decision. Another thing that I know that Tyson Fury knows, this is for people who can watch a boxer and detect their strength, their weaknesses, and something you can work on. Not everybody can do it, because the majority of boxing fans is casuals. But I studied Deontay Wilder's style, his weakness, and how to beat him a long time ago. Okay? Now, as far as the boxing department, Tyson Fury got that. He just ain't got no mustard on those punches. So once again, he's dealing with the Crunk style trainers. But I'm going to tell you what else. If his team studied tape on Deontay Wilder, because if I did it, then definitely they did it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm from Detroit, and I'm very familiar with the style and how they approach things. So I know they team see it. If you go watch Deontay Wilder during his most troubled bouts or something like that, you will notice that Deontay Wilder does not like people coming forward. Deontay Wilder cannot handle pressure. Okay? Once again, because they keep him away from certain fighters. He's never fought a puncher like himself, and he's never fought anybody with pressure who has pressed him. Go watch any fight that you can get that was challenging for him. Go watch when somebody pressed Deontay Wilder and stepped forward and see what happened. He does not have an answer for people stepping straight forward. Go watch his tapes. Go watch him. You will notice anybody who steps straight in there with Deontay Wilder, walking to the power, ready to walk him down, he doesn't know how to handle it, and he does not know what to do. I know Tyson Fury's seen that, because if I seen it, he's seen it. You know what I'm saying? If he's seen it, the crunk trainers, they have definitely seen it. So yes, he is 100% serious about that. And this is why I don't say nothing about Tyson Fury. A lot of people say, well, shouldn't Tyson Fury get the same slack that Wilder got and this and that? I talk about Tyson Fury in my own way. But the reason why certain people don't get slack, and the reason why I don't say this person's ducking it, why that person's ducking, because first of all, for me to claim something like that, I have to know that there's fear there. Okay? There is no fear when it comes to Tyson Fury. Okay? Because the fact that you coming even back to America to deal with our crooked ass judges and as sideways as we is over here, you know what I'm saying? You got heart for just that alone. All right? Just that alone. So the fact that he's coming there and doing it with the hardest puncher, then he say he gonna stand there and bang with him, he's gonna stand in the middle, but he ain't gonna be there in the middle for Deontay Wilder to hit him. You know what I'm saying? So he just don't plan on just being there, come on, Rocky Balboa kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not going to happen. But the fact that he's even coming back to the States for us to even screw him over again, I got to give him credit. It's the same thing with Mikey Garcia. Everybody asks me, why Mikey Garcia ain't on the Duck Chronicles? I don't know how many times I got to tell y'all this. Because I don't view Mikey Garcia as ducking. Because, like I said, I base it off fear. And I know for a fact that Mikey Garcia is not scared of Vasily Lomachenko if he went and fought Errol Spence. That doesn't make no sense. Because Errol Spence is more deadlier to Mikey Garcia than Vasily Lomachenko, somebody who don't punch hard at all. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't no fear there. I understand financially it was smarter for him to fight the Errol Spence because it would sell more because, black and brown fighters have always sold and did great. You know what I'm saying? They built the sport alone. Just them two. You know what I'm saying? So I understood why he did it, because it was more money. It was less money in fighting Vasily Lomachenko. Whether he wanted to unify or not, you know what I'm saying? Mikey Garcia is just like Danny Garcia at this point. They're chasing money. You know what I'm saying? And nobody should be surprised about what Danny Garcia do. He been on that get an easy check if I can kind of thing for the longest. Danny's here just for the money. He don't care about what you think or who he fight. You know what I'm saying? He just there for the money, but not to get off subject. But when it comes to Tyson Fury, is he serious? Yes. And you got to give a man credit for what he's fin to do. Does he have the best resume in the world? No. But like I said, you don't question his heart and you don't question his boxing skills. You know what I'm saying? And he does good in every area that I care about. You know what I'm saying? So that's why he doesn't get that flack like that. But I've done videos on him fighting Safar Safiri and Piznetta. I've done videos calling out Tyson Fury's funny business with men. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, why are you always hugging on another man, kissing on another man, taking pictures like females with another man? I mean, I talk about Tyson Fury all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's just that people only pay attention when I talk about certain people. You know what I'm saying? That's the issue. But to answer you guys' question, yes, he is serious. you know. And like I said, me personally, I would have took the step aside money because it's better for Tyson Fury. But I know he couldn't do that even if he wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think it would be Tyson Fury who doesn't want to step aside. I actually think it'd be Wilder's team who wouldn't want Tyson Fury to go ahead and step aside. But me, I would have stepped aside and let those two fight. But then again, it wouldn't have been no point because if you stepped aside, those two wasn't going to fight anyway. But let's say that they was. It'd have been better for Tyson Fury to step back, let AJ fight Wilder, and then fight AJ and Wilder when you're done and get all of your belts back. Because the reason why I still got to give Tyson Fury credit, we forget, he did not lose his belts in battle. Okay? He didn't lose his belts in the ring. Technically, if it wasn't for the coke and whatever funny business that they was doing against Tyson Fury, because there's one thing that I agree. What happened to Tyson Fury is very strange and funny. Just like the stuff that went on with Dylan White is very strange and funny. But he did not lose his belts in the ring. Okay? It's the external stuff that got him to lose his belt. So we still should be looking at Tyson Fury like he is that man low key. Even if he don't have those belts, he was just absent. But he did not lose anything. Just like, and to give him even more credit, he didn't lose to Deontay Wilder the first time. You know what I'm saying? He didn't lose the first time. So truthfully, if he had all those belts, and if he did not get cheated by, the American judges or whatnot, Tyson Fury, you be looking at the undisputed right now. To be truthful. But that's why I step aside and just let him fight. But I know it's a lot of other stuff going on. But do I think he's serious? Yes, I do. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Bruce Van, I'm out.